Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another SLA video. Guys, let's go over a few things regarding Essence Stones, some things you guys can do to milk the system a little bit right now in order to make it work for you as a player, because right now, let's be real, Essence Stones have not been dropping for any of us, and also even with the content creator program, which you guys should all be hitting that support button to get for free. I just sent out brand new codes. A new code just came out. Essence Stones have not been provided to us as a code in quite some time. But if you haven't done so, guys, please do hit that support button. Get yourselves into the program. Brand new code just came out for 30, I think it was 30 shadow traces plus some extra powders. You guys can get yourselves in. It's free. It's linked in every single description, a link to every single video, and also pinned in every single comment section of every single video that is SLA related. I want to say a big shout out to my top 10. J-Sto, love you, bro. 2640 Makuja, 5162, 21111, Arise L. 8057, Mr. Joestar, Handsome Jack, and Deeps. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support, all the way down to the last 2,534 supporter. I appreciate you guys. It means a lot to me. It makes a difference. Whether you're free to play or pay to win, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, I'm just happy to be able to give you guys codes. And if you are supporting the game financially and you do support me, it does help me out as a content creator to continue putting out more codes as well as more content for you guys as much as possible. All right, so let's go over this. This is tough, guys. This has been a tough time for Essence Stones. Yes, you guys can see I'm at 40,656. I'm going to go over all the ways you guys can get yourself some Essence Stones. We're going to milk it all the way to the bottom of the barrel, people. We're going to push this as far as we can. I'm going to give you all the tips and tricks on getting this done. So the most common one, obviously, to complete is doing your story mode. Guys, complete your story mode. Finish it up. You should all be at 100% at this point for story. And if you're not, it's probably because you're newer and you don't have power. But finishing story mode gives you the most amount. We all know this. This is super easy to do. So story mode, an easy one. Another one that a lot of people kind of neglect, and I've kind of been guilty of it as well too, is going through your actual library. You guys can see I have 10 keys. Your library actually does give you some Essence Stones through it as well. You guys can see the rewards right here. It's actually a very early one. It's the stage 5, 800 points. We'll give you 100 Essence Stones per library character. So guys, make sure you do this. Like, look at this. I haven't done any of Min's. I got to go through this, and I got to make sure that I complete this. That way, when you complete it, it's going to be super easy, and you'll be able to get yourself the rewards along the way, including all of these easy things for Essence Stones. So this is like Essence Stones just waiting for you to kind of grab, and it's one that everybody should really focus on just to complete, and it's honestly will take you like a couple minutes, plus you get to use some of the stuff that you normally don't use, making it super easy to complete. Okay, so make sure you do this one, guys. This is also going to be one that's going to help you along the way. Every little bit counts, of course, right? And Sugimoto is another one. Also, speaking of which, do the story ones. You guys can see I have all these story ones to complete. Make sure you complete these super easy, right? Anything event related as well, complete the events, guys. All of this will help you. Any events that you have going on, you should try to be completing. And also, a lot of people are asking for this. Sugimoto Reggie's advancement, where do you use these coins, guys? You have to actually summon for him and advance him in order to use them right here. That's I want to just get that one over with. Of course, there's the Overdrive special collab going on right now. I have not used the code. Out of the principle that I have for this event, I've been given many codes by many people, and I appreciate you guys. I have not once used this code, and if you guys don't believe me, I can prove it to you. Everyone that's provided me a code, there's been 2 people so far, so I appreciate you guys. I have not done so, and I refuse to do so. And you guys should also be doing this to clear this out. All right, now there's a couple unorthodox ways to do things. We're going to talk about those very shortly. Battlefield of Trials. Try to go back and complete every single trophy, of course. Completing trophies will give you guys more of the Essence Stones, so try to complete that as well too. Every trophy, I think, is like 15 Essence Stones right here, so make sure you guys do these. Super easy to do. Honestly, I got to go back and do some myself. Plus, every single time you get more trophies, you guys are aware you get more trophies for the weeklies, which will give you guys more Essence Stones at the end of the day. You can see up to 7,000. I don't think 7,000 is even possible right now. You guys can get yourselves 1,700 so far every week through just that as well, right? Of course, Simulation just came out with floor 50, so make sure you're doing that as well too. So Simgate 50 will give you a lot of Essence Stones. So guys, putting effort into that is going to mean quite a bit for your account. So completing that is a big one as well too. And then of course, doing things like achievements, leveling up your weapons, getting battle powers, getting reputation, all that stuff is all going to be there. Architect's Test should be an easy one to do as well too. Battlefield of Time, POD, all of these things are easy ways to complete it, including getting all the trophies from these sections. Now, one unorthodox way I do want to talk about that many people aren't doing, and I'm actually starting to do more often, is the Codex. Now, this right here is a big one because it's going to help you do a couple different things. Number one, it's going to help you gain more power, and number two, of course, it's going to help you guys gain more Codex records records, giving you more achievements, at the same time giving you more essence stones through that whole process. Now, what I'm referring to specifically here is the skill research section. Now, there's a section right here that allows you to level up your blessing stones, as well as leveling up your mythical skills. Now, this is an important one, okay? A couple things I want to point out here. Number one, if you see a little bag right there, that means you have it. Okay, don't level this one up. What you want to focus on is the ones you don't have a bag beside. Now, these are important because, number one, it allows you to synthesize, and then right here you'll see when you synthesize this into the mythical version of it, you'll also gain more power here through the leveling up, right? So when you use the skill, the skill gap increases. So that's going to give you more power. So that's a good thing, right? So getting these out of the way is a very, very important method of doing so. Now, it does require you to use your dupe legendary. So keep that in mind. If you are planning to do this, I would highly recommend using the shittier versions of your legendaries, just get these out of the way. I mean, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, but it does help to complete this. So there you guys go. Another one, right? Like you guys can see now I'm at 22 there for that one. If I keep going, this is going to be it's costly, don't get me wrong, it's costly, but it is a way to kind of dig into this reserve of extra essence stones, plus gaining a little bit more levels for your skill. So if you ever decide to use some of these skills, you're going to at least have more power to do so, and they'll do more damage. So this is, I think, a very important one that a lot of people are neglecting. And again, I've gone through, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've done a lot of this morning, and I've at least gained 500 essence stones just from doing this alone, right? This is an easy way to gain it. And honestly, the amount of gold we get now is not a problem. Where the real dilemma happens is when you run out of legendary stuff. So this is gonna kind of force you to go back and craft more legendary runes, but at the same time, you guys can see all of these breaks or all of these mythicals are coming up, and this is something that's gonna, again, help your account overall, not only by giving you more skill level, but also allowing you to gain more essence stones along the way. And you guys can see here, we're just doing all of this right now just to gain as much as much essence stones as we can while we wait for a code or something else that's going to give us a little bit more for the game. Right now, there's literally nothing. No other ways. I've drained almost all my methods of gaining essence stones, and I'm working now my best to get what I can from here. Now, I know the anniversary is coming, and I talked about it in the last video. We are most likely going to get some free things along the way, but it's important, guys, again, to just do what you can to get it done. So you guys can see, I'll show you at the end how much I get. I think, I've got 500 up to this point. We're probably going to get even a little bit more, but right now, what I would do is when you're at the lowest end of this, is kind of look at like what you have remaining and be like, okay, what will help? What skills do I use most often? And which one's going to help my account most, right? So for example, like this right here, extinction is actually pretty important. So I would see if I can get, these two up here, or this one I already have. Obviously the kick of obviously is a really big one as well too. So if you have any ways of getting these extra ones, you could also save your resources and do the ones, or if you don't care and you have enough of these legendaries kicking around, you can just continue doing this method, get yourself your essence stones, and move on with your life, right? You guys can see, again, this will push me to 22 now. So perfect. If I go back now to the skills page, you'll see all of my skills now that I just leveled up are available, right? So you guys can see and the good thing is, the beauty is, if you use these skills now, all of these skills are now at a higher level, right? So you guys can see the max level. Look at this one here. I can level this one up now again, and right here I'd be able to get myself, once I have more of this, I'll be able to get myself more power through this. It's like 300 power. Honestly, a lot of people may not think it's a lot, but as a free-to-play player, squeezing any little bit of power out is worth it. Okay, so I absolutely would recommend it. Now, if I go back to the rune section, you guys can see I can click on this, bam, 360. That's almost 1,000 essence stones today just from doing this method. Now, of course, there's other methods as well too, like using the bond system. There's the special commissions. Of course, if you're hunting special monsters, you'll get those as well too. So there's many ways to do it, and this one I highly recommend as well, doing as much as you possibly can. And these can be accomplished through simple things like this, like finishing these bosses here, doing ones you normally don't do. So for example, if you never touch your purple ones, do the purple ones. You'll get yourself more essence stones as well too, just from completing some of these bosses. But I think that Ascension one is one that a lot of people neglect, and I want to bring attention to it this time, just because I think folks would kind of look at the strategy and be like, okay, you know what? I'm missing a couple essence stones. If I just complete this, I can get myself, Sugimoto Reggie in one more summon. So these are just ways, again, guys, to just simply get yourself in and push some content forward for yourself and be able to get yourself some extra resources while you're playing the game. Okay, so try that out, see how it goes, and hopefully it'll raise your battle power enough once you skill up some things, and you guys can get more essence stone through reputations and battle power as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.